Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm WillStalker25, and today I got another brand new action figure review for you guys on the super newly released League of Legends figure, Thresh figure by Spin Master. Now, I am not familiar with Spin Master at all. This is my first time with them. I've played a little bit of League of Legends, not a ton, not really the biggest into it. I was always more into Smite than League, but I really like League of Legends character design, some of their backstory. I've looked up some of the lore on stuff before. I'm not familiar with it right now, but I did like TFT a lot. So, yeah, I really like the look of this figure. When I seen it about a couple months ago to a year ago or whatever, I did pick up this figure from Target, by the way. This is the Champion Collection also, so just a little heads up, does say Champion Collection down there. So this is a new line of figures. I think they have 6-inch and 5 or 4-inch figures as well. The first two in the 6-inch line being Zed and Thresh. I did really like the look of Thresh though, because like he could fit in with a lot of other displays. I feel like, because he's just like this nightmare, like shadow demon thing. So he could obviously be in a lot of places. He does also look like aquatic in a way because he's like tentacly and squiddy looking. So he could fit in other, like, I feel like displays. Like, he just works with a lot of things. I really like the look of Thresh anyways in game. I think he looks really cool and menacing. So just having a figure like this in the collection is very nice. So if you are a League of Legends fan, I apologize for not knowing the most about these guys and everything like that. So if I get anything wrong, don't flame me in the comments below, please. So just let me know stuff like that. So this is a pretty cool looking character. I believe this is like his soul lantern right here. So you do get a couple accessories with this character. You do get his scythe right here. You get the soul lantern, and then you get this big, long, like bone-like looking tentacle thing that like wraps all the way around the figure, and it actually links to the scythe and to the lantern. So like it has a hook here, and then it pegs into the bottom of the scythe. So it's kind of cool that it like fully connects. And everything like that. And then you do get this really cool looking stand, which I do recommend displaying the figures on. It's got an L on it for like League of Legends and everything, but I do highly recommend displaying the figure on the stand because of how big the skirt is on this guy. He has a hard time standing without the stand. The stand makes it to where the skirt just flows down to the sides of it and everything like that. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to like get him to stand on his own. Um, but overall, how's the articulation on Thresh? Well, it's pretty good. Like, the sculpt, as you can see, is pretty good. I do think there probably should have been some sort of like paint in there in that like skull face. Honestly, not really 100% sure, but I feel like there should have been something in there. But everything else, sculpt-wise, is really cool. I love the green. I don't think that's translucent. Oh, it actually is. It actually is a translucent plastic. Let me bring a light down. As you can see, it kind of like shines through it a little bit. So it's pretty cool. I really like that all the green is like translucent. So yeah, this guy's really cool. I really like him. I don't know where I'm gonna put him in my display in my room yet, but let's take a look at the articulation. So the head is just, it just spins. It just does a 360 like this. There's no forward, there's no backward, there's no tilt. It's just on this weird, probably like ball in there, and that's it. There's no ab crunch. There's nothing like that. It just has a diaphragm spin here, which you can't even do a full 360 with because of this. So this like spine piece, spine taily piece, and which actually there's a skull molded on there. I didn't even realize that. That does hinder the spin and articulation of that for the figure. There is another rotation right here, which was going to have the same problem. So you had two rotations, one here, one here. He doesn't get any sort of diaphragm joint. The arms do go up this high. Does have a single jointed elbow. And the elbow does have a swivel on it as well, but single jointed only gets you closed that much, so kind of limited. I would honestly say these figures are almost borderline statue in a way. Like, they're action figures, but you're limited on the action. And then the wrists do swivel and hinge as well, but since I have the scythe and it's connected by this giant bone cord, it doesn't do the best job at that at the moment. Now, where this character does have the action at is in the legs, actually. So if I get this robe up and out of here, he does have an upper thigh cut as well. The legs do go that far forward, so kind of crazy, and they go pretty good back as well. This figure is just so big and so much stuff in the way that it's really hard to like review this guy. But he does have double jointed knees as well, which do get you closed, like which get this much. There we go, that much closed, which is pretty good. And then ankles do go back that far, forward that much, hindered by that. And then does he have ankle pivot? There's an ankle swivel, but no pivot on this guy. So yeah, pretty decent articulation in the lower legs. I don't really know, I'm not really super familiar with Spin Master, so I don't know their previous work. This is my first figure by them. When I first saw it go up on Target for pre-order about, was it last year? I don't remember when it was. It was either early this year or late last year or something like that. I don't remember exactly when I ordered this guy, but I'm not super familiar, like I said, with Spin Master, so I don't really know them. I saw the League of Legends figure and everything like that, and I thought it looked pretty cool. But yeah, it's my first go with the line. Now, I think I will like Zed more, because Zed does seem to have a more, like, he's, like, a little bit smaller, more like a normal action figure. So, let's see how these characters, like, how this character scales up to some other stuff. Now, actually, let's do a quick height check first. So, Thresh, I'm gonna put this on the base, so it's not the actual, like, desk on the mat. So this is from the base, so this is actual Thresh height. Thresh is about, to the top of this tentacle, 8.5 inches tall, I would say. To the top of his head, he's about 6.5 inches tall. So yeah, the actual top of the head, 6.5 inches. The top of the tentacles, like 8-ish. It's about like 8.25, 8.5. So he's pretty tall. Like, I mean, pretty big guy. But I mean, shadow demon creature. It's really kind of what you expect out of him. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, now let's do some size comparisons with some other lines. Here he is with a Figma Goku and a Power Rangers Dino Thunder Lightning Collection Red Ranger. So there he is with those two. Here he is with your Star Wars The Black Series Captain Rex. Your Marvel Legends Doctor Strange, who I feel like would actually be a really good matchup for Thresh if you wanted to do photos of these guys together. Thresh just seems like that interdimensional demon that Doctor Strange would, like, fight if you wanted to have them in, like, action figure photography together. Now, if you're just a League of Legends collector, I think this is a fantastic figure for any League of Legends fans and fans of Thresh in general. Here he is with your Mafex Batman and your Figma Samus. Samus, I feel like, also could be another one that would look cool with Thresh. I don't think Batman would really pair too well. I don't think Goku would pair too well. Your Halo Master Chief from the Spartan Collection. Your Iron Man Mezco. And then, did I do Star Wars Black Series? Here's your Black Series Captain Rex. I think I already did it. And your Revoltech All Might, who actually also would, I feel like, be another really good, like, Thresh matchup, actually. I feel like that would be another cool one to see, would be those two in photos together. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys with Thresh. I think it's a pretty cool figure. I think he's limited. I would love to see what else Spin Master has to do Actually, hold on. Let me get out Zed, and we'll do a size comparison with Zed as well. Okay, and for one last comparison, here is Zed next to Thresh. Thresh is a lot taller, even with the extra height from the base. Thresh is probably like that much taller. So he's about probably like an inch or two taller than Zed overall. But yeah, I think they look pretty cool next to each other. Zed looks okay. I will get into him next week though. So this should be posted on Friday. I want to say it will be the I want to say it's going to be the 22nd when this video comes out. I am recording this on the 7th right now. I did just get these figures like 2 days ago, so I barely had them. Thresh or Zed I just actually opened out of the box. So, should you pick up these figures? Since I don't know anything about Spin Master, I don't know what the future of this line holds. I say, if you're a fan of League of Legends, or if you just like the look of either of these two figures, and you want to throw them in your other displays, like Zed seems like he could be a pretty cool like Power Ranger villain, or like cool like knight ninja assassin style thing, and Thresh being like a weird like aqua shadow demon style thing, being like the bone squid thing. I think you could work these into other displays. But if you're just an overall League of Legends fan and you really like these champions and you want a physical representation of them on your desk, on a shelf, in an office, in your gaming or streaming environment, I think these are pretty good things to get. You could pose them up, you could change them just a little bit, like just enough to where you could get some like extra personality out of them. You could use them with other figures. You don't have to just like display them with League of Legends, obviously. Like, you could do whatever you want with them. They're your pieces of plastic. So I think these are some pretty good figures, honestly. They're not bad. They're not the best. I would love to see what Spin Master has for the future. I would love it if the heads were a little bit more articulated instead of just spinning, because that is the same thing. I would love a little bit more like in the ab range, everything like that, to get them a little bit more into there. Yeah, overall, I think these guys are great. I would love to see more characters from the League of Legends line, like Galio, and I think it's Malphite. I think he's the big rock guy. But I'd love to see those guys, Anivia, some other cool ones like that, Lux, Nocturne, Warwick. Those are some other cool ones I just off the top of my head that I like the looks of and would love to see like figures of them. But I think Zed and Thresh were like a really easy like first two, like Shadow Demon and Assassin. So pretty cool overall. So yeah, I think you could get them. If you're not a fan of League of Legends and you're not a fan of the looks of these characters, this is an easy pass for you guys. But if you are a fan, I think this is a pretty easy pickup, especially being like $20, I think these were. I don't remember the exact price point, but I think they were like 20 to 22. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, overall, like the figures. So that's going to be it for this one. Expect this video out on the 22nd, so that's probably when you're watching it. Expect Zed out a week from that, probably, so the following Friday. Don't really know what will be coming out for videos that week. Got a lot of Marvel Legends and Star Wars and other stuff still to do. I'll be doing videos for a while as pre-recorded, so hopefully you'd enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below. Are you interested in this figure? Does he interest you at all? Do you like League of Legends? Do you like TFT? Do you like the character Thresh? Do you want a physical representation of this? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what are some other characters and champions from League of Legends that you would like to see Spin Master do next in the 6-inch line. I do know they have some other ones in that 4 or 5-inch line. I don't remember who, but they were different from these two. So let me know all that in the comments below. Would always appreciate if you haven't done so already and did enjoy the review. Would appreciate a like as well as a subscribe if you haven't done so. Does help me out a lot, helps the channel grow, lets me know people enjoy the videos and everything like that. And if you do want to, you can go follow the gameplay channel where I play other games and do stuff like that, as well as the Twitter account where I let you know all the stuff coming out and everything like that. Whenever I get new things, new stuff, keep you updated, let you know my thoughts and opinions on anything like that I'm feeling at the moment. Or if you just want to get in contact and talk to me about figures, always down for that too. If you want to do that in the comment section or on Twitter, always down for that. So, that's going to be it. Hopefully you all did enjoy. I like this figure. I'm pretty excited to have them, and I can't wait to see what Spin Master has next, because I think it's only up from here. So yeah, hopefully you all did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.